Back out he is from the 25, 1st and 10 after the 11-yard scramble by Flutie. Tomlinson breaks a tackle at Dal Wane and shoved out of bounds by Woodson at the 38. Gain of 13. Another San Diego first down.
When you see a linebacker in the NFL misjudge a guy and take the wrong angle, he's going to come over here. He probably should have come this direction here. He took the wrong pursuit angle, and LaDainian's faster than you realize. You know, he comes in, he takes one angle, he went too shallow. He needed to go at a different level. LaDainian's got a pretty good burst to him.
Richey Jones is coming as a wide receiver for the Chargers. The guy never played any college football. There you see Tomlinson. It's a first down from the 38. Flutie outside to the aforementioned Richey Jones. Never played college football at LSU. He's tackled on the play by DeJuan Hawthorne. This guy has jumped all over the country, it seems, from one football league to another. He was an All-American, was Jones at LSU in track and field. And then when pro scouts came to the LSU campus, he just kind of showed up, didn't tell anybody who he was. He ran. They go, who's this? And now they know who he is.
You know what? You see a lot of guys who are fast, but they can't play football.
Yeah.
You know, that was a nice little play right there.
Second down, 45-yard line. Conway in motion. Tomlinson the call, trying to cut back. Grabbed by Dal Wane and George Teague, and Darren Hambrick, and picks up a yard.
Cowboys defense really going a lot more of that Bucks type of stuff. And, you know, LaDainian's got to really figure this thing out at one point here. They're going to come up and walk, so there is no cutback. He's got to stay here and find something play side. Cutback's not going to be there, my friend. You can try all day, and I know he likes to cut back, but the discipline of the defense staying in their lanes, they got an extra body over there, nothing there, nothing working. That's why they threw the last play out here to the flat. All those guys bunched up in there, throw it to Jones or one of the wide receivers out there on the flat.
Chargers will take a timeout. 19 seconds to play in the third quarter. Chargers burn the first of 3. Yeah, it's a hot day here in Dallas. You take off your hat, you take a knee, you get some water.
Yeah, we were talking about this stadium. There's plans. Jerry's talking about, you know, $1 billion complex, 100,000 seats. It'll probably happen too. But there's history, and I like some of the history these stadiums possess, you know, and I'll miss that.
Well, this stadium is 30 years old, and the ironic thing about the Cowboys wanting a new stadium, which will seat 100,000, as you mentioned, will have a big complex, a big entertainment complex they envision around the stadium, is that this is the kind of stadium teams are building right now.
Yeah.
Yet the Cowboys have had this for so many years.
If they had more seats, I'm sure he'd be happy with it because he'd have more revenues coming off that. And you can't fault the guy. Business-wise, get all you can.
Third down 2. Tomlinson in the backfield from the 46. Tomlinson the call. Oh, got a good block by Damian McIntosh, his left tackle. And McIntosh sealed. Tomlinson will come close, if not achieving a first down on the run.
You talk about sealing. A very good point of what he did there. McIntosh, excellent job over on the left side of sealing it off to the inside. And LaDainian did beat the safety. He came up and missed the play on it. Teague had a shot at him to hold him to no gain. And LaDainian beat that one extra guy over there.
Teague is down.
You know, he talked about this as the collapse. Here's the collapse you're talking about. That safety comes up in that hole. Make him miss. One guy misses. Each and every carry this guy has in his NFL career, he'll become more savvy about those things. Emmett expects the guy to be there. LaDainian will start to figure out as too. And I know that he faced a lot of 9-man, 8-man fronts in college, but it's a different game here because the guys are all extremely quick and good. When you make the cutback, they're there to protect it.
4 seconds left in the third quarter, and Teague is not only leaving the field, but he's going to the locker room. So the Chargers do get the first down, 48, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Doug Flutie, 2 touchdown passes. Anthony Wright, 2 touchdown passes. It's San Diego 26-14 at the end of 3.
Go. For the Cowboys and Bob Hayes tonight on The Score.
A lot of color around NFL stadiums today, coast to coast. George Teague symbolizing the spirit here in Texas. Kevin Harlan, Craig James, Beasley Reese. We start the fourth quarter. The San Diego Chargers on top 26-14. Flutie has passed for 289 yards today. He's got it 1st and 10 from his own 48. Fake to Tomlinson, who offers a block, and it goes outside to the fullback McQuarrie, chased out of bounds by the linebacker Hamrick. A gain of 5 to the Dallas 47. Checking in downstairs now with Beasley Reese.
Thanks, guys. I have a report on George Teague. He just went in. He felt himself being a little disoriented, and the Cowboys are not going to take any chances. He's going inside to get some fluids, and I'm assuming intravenous. I'm not talking about going to get some Gatorade. So hopefully he's okay. Back to you.
Thank you. 2nd down and 5 coming up from the 47.
Didn't Beasley tell us at one time he was the 7th fastest man in the world?
He is. He was.
Yeah.
Right now, he might be the,
Yeah.
at his age, he might be one of the fastest men in the world.
Yeah.
2nd down and 5. Flutie winding up, going deep, down this side, caught! Grabbed by Curtis Conway at the Dallas 11-yard line. A pickup of 36 yards. Doug Flutie told us yesterday they were going to go deep and often on the Dallas defense.
A little out and up. You saw the little hitch with his arm right there. That allowed him to get to the up part of it. And I just thought that this was pretty much a lazy effort here by Hawthorne. He didn't really stay with him. It looks like he's sprinting. He's going down the field, and he's just kind of working his way down the field. Or he just mistimed it, just misjudged the play.
With that, Flutie goes over 300 passing yards today. Dallas's defense had not allowed a 300-yard passer in the last 17 games until today. 1st and 10 onside for Graham. And the catch is made at the Dallas 4. We'll see. They're confirmed. A couple of officials on the side. Jeff is fighting for his cause over there.
What do you think, Vern? Huh? What do you think? Jeff's like, look, guys, you've been on the couch for a month.
Yeah. What a day for Doug Flutie.
And you know what? It's what a day for Doug and for Norv. They won't have to do that week in and week out now, because now defenses will see if they play 8 up there that Doug will throw for 300 yards against you.
Dallas is going to challenge. The red flag has come on the field. Let's watch it again.
Ball kind of fluttered, almost like it was tipped at the line of scrimmage. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage. No.
Dallas has challenged the ruling on the field of a catch at the sideline.
Nope.
Right foot's already over.
Good time to challenge. Speaking of San Diego and how they're playing today, which has been very effective against Dallas, the Chargers not only have a better team this year, but boy, do they have a great early season schedule. They took on the lowly Redskins last week. Dallas is not expected to do much this year. Next week, they've got Cincinnati, then Cleveland, then New England. I mean, this team, in a blink of an eye, could be 5-0.
Yeah, I think what Norv was saying, though, and Mike Riley both were talking about the adversity. What will this team, how will they respond once that we lose a game, or something bad happens to us? So we don't want to, you don't want to jump too much on their bandwagon right now, but they are a much improved team, and they have to be. They're stable with the head coach. He's a wonderful guy. They like him. The harmony, the players want to play hard for him. He's got veteran leadership in Junior Seau. I just don't think this is a catch. I don't know what he's looking at in the peep tank, but the question has to be the right foot. The right foot it's off the ground. I don't think he has possession right there. But going back to the Chargers really, the harmony, the peace they have, the front office they have, I like them.
After reviewing the play, The receiver did not have possession before his foot hit down out of bounds. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass. Second down, 10 at the 11-yard line. Dallas is not charged a timeout.
The officials this year, they really want to make a point of letting us know as fans why they made a call, what they were thinking, what they're looking for going in. And, you know, I think they did a nice job there.
And this is one of the best crews in the NFL. Every member of this crew last season made the playoffs, including Jeff Trippett right there. Second down, 10, ninth play of the drive at the Dallas 11. Fletcher is the running back. Flutie has thrown for his 5th career 300-yard day. Blitz is on. Fake end around. Low pass. Scooped up incomplete. Incomplete at the 7. Flutie knows he underthrew it and is just kicking himself and frustrated away from the play. Look at it.
Yeah, there was a lot of football movement on that play there. I mean, lots of action here. And, you know, when you talk about the activity that's taking place here, he had somebody come in on a reverse. They had a safety up on the other side. Everything was there. Just didn't quite pull it off.
Rookie John Nix is coming on the line. Zellner is on there, as is Ellis. 3rd and 10. Drive start at the San Diego 14. Now at the Dallas 11. Fletcher in the backfield gets the ball. Good block by Jones, trying to squeeze his way in. He has to get inside the 2. Didn't even make it to the 5. So Dallas, for another time today, has held San Diego in great field position to only a 3-point try. They've done that now 3 times today.
Red zone offense of the Chargers will improve once they leave LaDainian in the game. You know, Terrell is a good guy for certain situations, but when you get into this red zone here, you got to leave LaDainian, and the more experienced he becomes at the full complement of the book, the longer he'll stay in there.
Wade Richey with the field goal of 23 yards is good. So he's hit from 22, 23, and 24 today. A perfect 6 of 6 on the season. Timeout. Back at Texas Stadium, Irving, Texas. Kevin Harlan, Craig James, Beasley Reese, and our entire CBS crew. Hot and humid Dallas.
Oh, it's a nice day here.
It's humid.
Huh?
A lot of players are dropping out because of the humidity. The kickoff by Richey, picked up by Richey. Swinton near the goal line. Runs outside, chased by Hollisett. Chased on the play by Davis Sanchez, and then Swinton, who returned to kickoff. 77 yards last week against Tampa Bay. Runs it out after a return of 23 yards right there. Coming up in the Subway postgame show, join Jim, Mike, Randy, and Jerry. All the scores, all the highlights, plus the latest NFL news. Next on the Subway postgame report from New York.
It's about that time of the day when I was in the studio, I'd be looking for that second round of hamburgers. Huh? Hamburger and fries about right now, getting ready for the second round of games.
Sounds good.
Somebody's eating my burger up in New York.
Emmett Smith blocked by Solomon Page. And Carson jumping on him. Dixon made the initial hit. A gain of 3 for Emmett Smith, who earlier today took sole possession of second place all time in the rushing annals of the NFL. Going past Barry Sanders.
He's got his work cut out for him this season, but the more the quarterback develops, the better his chances of reaching that plateau of #1 all time a lot sooner.
Second down, long 6, fake to Emmett. Wright has a wobbly pass, and it is picked off but out of bounds by Rogers Beckett. He played it well, and Beckett, another one of the nice young stars on the San Diego team, 2 years out of Marshall. Incomplete pass to Beasley Reese on the sideline.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. When you look at quarterback Anthony Wright and you see him walk, he looks like he's walking kind of cool, but that's not exactly it. On one play when he was in college, he tore his ACL, MCL, meniscus, and 2 hamstring tendons in college. His doctor called it the worst injury he's ever seen. They repaired it, and he's back playing football. Back to you.
He's the bionic man. 3rd and 6 from the 27. There goes the run. Seau couldn't get by Wright, who throws downfield. A flag is thrown. Joey Galloway was guarded by the rookie Tay Cody. Seau almost had the elusive Wright in the backfield.
Hey, you know, you talk about all the body parts he's had put back together in those legs, and he told us in the meeting he could run a 4.4 something.
Yeah.
What was it? He said like
4.5.
4.5,
Oh, yeah.
which is fast.
Pass interference. 27 defense. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
A nice acceleration to get out of the grasp of Seau and just put it up there. That's what he's got to do. That's smart. Joey's going for the football, and Tay puts that left hand across of it.
So in essence, a 47-yard penalty. Ooh, Seau's tipped off.
I'd say he wanted to get maybe his shoe or something. What do you think? Huh? A little disappointed? Something.
26-yard line, 1st and 10. Hambrick is in. Emmett is out, and here comes Troy Hambrick, who loses a hand going into the teeth of the San Diego defense. Seau makes the tackle after a gain of 4. To the 21. Wow. It's been a head-popping type of afternoon. We've seen some terrific hits.
No surprise here. Just come in. This is all just smash mouth. Just get up in there, hit somebody. Nobody comes clean. Driving his legs. Junior a little reluctant, didn't smash up in there like he's been doing. This has been a tremendous game by Junior of disrupting the timing of the Cowboys offensive line, them not knowing if he's coming or sitting back.
Dingle and Carson on the line for San Diego. Emmett Smith is back in the game. 2nd down and 6. Right to the sideline. Caught by McGarity. And then he is grabbed by the rookie Tay Cody on the side. He's got a 1st down to the San Diego 12, a gain of 10.
And again, Wayne McGarity just stepping up, coming out, and the timing of this, get back, let the ball go. It's a nice job of them protecting, picking up. Junior comes from the left side. The safety comes from the left side. Look how soft Tay Cody's playing. Now that's a 10-yard cushion. That's a rookie cushion right there.
First down and 10. Here comes Emmett Smith, grabbed by John Perella and ridden down after a gain of 2. Crossing the 10, nearing the 9. That Perella is about as faithful a weight workout guy that you'll find in the entire NFL.
And their whole interior, the defensive line, they're wanting more pass rush and better pass defense this year. I mean, they're a strong blue-collar work ethic group, 6'3", 300 pounds. I mean, he's been around a long time, but the tackles on this team and the ends do a nice job.
2nd, short 8. Emmett Smith elusively getting by the initial line of scrimmage and brought down by Rodney Harris. That had a big play written all over it until Harrison came up and made the tackle on the Hall of Famer to be Emmett Smith.
Hey, Rodney Harrison spoiled a lot of nice runs by people in the NFL. When he comes up, I want all the young kids in America to watch what he does. Watch how he tackles Emmett's legs. He goes to the legs. Many times these guys, and we hear of sloppy tackling in the NFL, they'll try to tackle him up around the waist or the shoulders, and they miss him.
I'll tell you, one kid that used to watch Emmett was Tomlinson, growing up in Waco, Texas. 3rd down, 5. Near the 7, Hambrick is in place of Emmett Smith. Right, good time to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown. The tight end, Mike Lucky. His first career touchdown reception. That is the first catch by a Cowboy tight end this entire season. We got a game.
Yes, sir.
Tim Seder with the extra point. Mike Orr will hold. Dallas trails by 8.
Rogers Beckett, the safety, went over to cover Wayne McGarity, opened up the tight end, had the single coverage, gave him just enough time to get the ball in there. Again, great recognition by Anthony Wright of getting the ball to the right receiver.
What's the problem every time you rob a bank?
Getting caught.
Joe.
Ma'am, we're going to need to borrow your car. It's a really lovely dress.
Please. Terry.
Every nickel that we spend is a nickel that we have to steal.
Kate.
She's mentally unbalanced to a spectacular degree.
I can hear you.
On the road to riches. There's bound to be some breakdowns.
May I please go back to prison?
Bandits.
Maybe it's time to quit.
We can't just quit now, Kate.
We're not qualified for anything else.
Rated PG-13. Starts October 12th.
this happen.
I said I wanted to go hiking tomorrow, not bring home sorrow.
Hey.
It's not even close.
I heard what I heard. Do you have a cellular phone? Yeah. It's the static. Here. Sprint PCS built the only all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network, so all your calls will be clear.
Thanks.
Sir, ma'am, Charlie.
Mama, écoute.
2,500 minutes for $39.99 from Sprint PCS.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Dr. Pepper and your local Dr. Pepper bottler. Dr. Pepper makes the world taste better. Sprint PCS, the clear alternative to cellular. And by Bandits, a new film from MGM starring Bruce Willis, rated PG-13.
Back at Texas Stadium, the Dallas Cowboys decided against two just to kick the extra point, trailed 29-21.
That gives them a shot now to score and go for two. Otherwise, you're down a couple of them. You got to go for the extra point on that one. That was the right move.
Mike Anor will kick off. Ronnie Jenkins, 5 yards deep, will bring it out of the end zone. Finding a gap. And finally grabbed by Zell Reese and brought down Darren Woodson, also there on the stop on a 34-yard return. Breathing space for the Chargers.
You've all read this. Top shelf consultants. $2 million bucks. Pure strategic thinking could put us years ahead. The board is psyched. I'm psyched. It's a brilliant plan. One question. Given our current technology, is this implementable?
No.
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 Strategies you can actually execute?
No.
Now there's a plan.
Still psyched?
Test your market IQ. The S&P 500 is a car race. True or false? Time's up. If you said false, you're savvy enough to invest in Spiders. Spiders works like an S&P 500 index fund and trade just like stocks, with very low fees and taxes. How smart is that? Call 1-800-TMX.
The day has ended. Amber blends to twilight blue. The world softens a bit around the edges. You release all the cares of the day, and nothing else in the world matters. Bella Sera Pinot Grigio. It's going to be a beautiful evening. Or as they say in Italian, it's going to be a Bella Sera.
CBS Thursday, CSI is back on the case. These crime scene investigators have seen it all.
This is a blueprint for murder.
But you ain't seen nothing yet.
You think a female could do this?
I could have.
Scared of you.
Get ready for a brand new season of CSI.
Welcome to my world.
Premieres CBS Thursday.
Junior Seau before our game today. A new game now, 29-21. Chargers on top. Dallas creeping back. Flutie 1st and 10. Tomlinson runs right into the defense. And a tackle made by John Nix. Darren Hambrick. Dallas quarterback Anthony Wright has thrown 3 touchdown passes today after a very uneven start. And because of his throwing and maturation really almost before our eyes, Dallas is back in it.
That red zone defense of the Cowboys and those field goals that the Chargers are having to convert instead of touchdowns.
Vaughn Parker still out at right tackle. Ed Ellis continues to take his place. 2nd down, long 8 from the 32. Teague with the blitz, you bet. Here comes Hambrick. There's a block from Tomlinson. There's a pass caught by Fred Jones. What a stick by Woodson. The gain is to the 44. It's good for 11 yards and a San Diego 1st down. And after a collision like that, you bet you're gulping air.
Oh, boy, you're talking about 2 Pro Bowl players here. When they come across into play action and picking him up in here, making sure that they give him time to throw the ball. There's that move of the pocket. And then Darren Woodson delivering a blow. He looked healthy. He's been in the league for a long time, especially for the type of player he is. You know, he's a physical athlete. And talking to him in our meeting, he just looked good. He sounded good. He said he was healthy and playing well, and that proves his clear right there.
Another big play by Flutie on 3rd down, which results in 1st down in the handoff to Tomlinson. Dipping and dashing his way by midfield. He was finally brought down on the play by Demetric Evans. And tonight on 60 Minutes, what is the Arab world saying about us? Are we the enemy? Or are they as frightened of terrorists as we are? Ed Bradley reports from the Middle East tonight on 60 Minutes. Cincinnati still leading Baltimore. What a surprise. The Giants still leading Kansas City. 2nd down 4, just past midfield for Flutie. Derek Harrison is a fullback. They'll go out. There's the pass to Harris, who drops it. Derek Harris dropping the ball. Was a St. Louis Ram that played on that Super Bowl team for the Rams in '94 and drops the sure pass. 3rd and 4 coming up.
And the play before, Fred McCrary, he had to come off the field because of exhaustion. He's wobbly coming over to the side, so the Harris comes in. You get the substitute in there who's not in the flow in the feel of the game. The starter goes out. The heat's taking an impact on him. Gives you 3rd and 4.
6 defensive backs for the Cowboys. 3rd down and 4. Flutie at midfield. Fletcher at his side. They're in the shotgun. 4 receivers platoon. The blitz is on by Woodson. The pass is caught for a 1st down. Grabbed by Freddie Jones again. He's burned him time and time again. A gain of 7 on 3rd and 4. And Craig, most of the damage by Jones done on 3rd down.
Well, what's happening here is he's over in that left slot. They're going to clear out, and he's going to come up, and they're going to try to cover him hard from the inside. It's an easy. That is a layup. There's no way that guy can come all the way across the field like that to cover Freddie Jones on 3rd and 4. 5 catches today, 3 of them on 3rd down. That's money in the bank. That's pitch and catch right there.
Tomlinson in on the offense. Demetrius Underwood is coming on the line for the Dallas Cowboys inside the 45. Tomlinson right outside. Great block by Jones. That springs Tomlinson free inside the Cowboy 30 and down to the 28, gain of 16 yards. Fred Jones gave a crushing block on the side to open the door.
And they did outside. Now, here's what happens is they're going to come in here and they're going to hook him. On the outside up the field is another good block and an excellent job of LaDainian reading. Fred Jones gets the body position, turns Hambrick to the inside, look down the field on the sidelines. Another good block to the outside by Tim Dwight. And running with your eyes, your feet will follow.
I like that. You could patent that. Near the Dallas 28, 1st and 10 for the Chargers, who have looked sharp today on offense. Handoff, Tomlinson grabbed and brought down on the play by Coakley after a gain of 3. San Diego has got to be one of the leading scoring teams in the NFL. They've scored 59 points so far through almost 2 games.
A lot of people said Norv Turner was a better offensive coordinator than the head coach. Now, I didn't say that because I think the guy was a good head coach just in a tough situation. But people forgot how good he was when he was just an offensive coordinator.
Mike Riley was an offensive coach.
These guys, I'm telling you, Mike Riley is a wonderful example of how you surround yourself with excellent people and you're successful.
2nd down 7 from the Cowboy 25. McCrary back in. Look at the time for Flutie. Now he's being chased, and he runs into Brandon Noble and is past the 20 near the 19 on a gain of 6 yards. And about a half-yard shy of a 1st down.
I'm quite confident that they're going to tell Doug that he really, needs to stay back there or go down and slide and not dip a shoulder into a guy. But this is a player here. Cowboy fans have seen it for many years. When Troy was here, Troy Aikman, he would dip his shoulder and run you over. And Doug, he's going to do the same thing. There's Norv, there's right there. There's Norv Turner.
Inside the 23rd and 1. Couple tight ends. Tomlinson in the backfield. Flutie. The handoff to Tomlinson. Dropped by Ellis and he denies him at the 1st down. Second time today, Tomlinson has been stopped on third and very short. And big Craig Ellis was the man.
Hey, coming on in through here, they get the little penetration and the pressure that comes from the middle of the field, and he doesn't have a chance to get to the outside. And that was a play where I thought that Ellis right here, he had a chance to read before the snap of the ball what they were trying to do. The guard may have been tilting, showing his pull. He got right in his hip pocket and got into the play.
So the Dallas defense holds San Diego to a three-point try. Here's Wade Richey, who's kicked 3 field goals today, but this would be his longest attempt of 41 yards. The snap from David Binn, and San Diego's going to take a timeout, which means they've got 1 left with 3:03 to play. So more thought being given about this possible field goal, leading the Chargers are 29-21.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow, all right?
Lunch is over. Buy a Coors Light?
Sold.
Sold? Now that's music to this banker's ears. Listen, I've already offered a lot more than this little bar is worth.
I'm not selling. Build your condos around us.
I don't get it. What makes this dive so special?
This bar's packed every night with people who love their Rocky Mountain Cold Coors Light.
Rocky Mountain Cold? Whatever. Hey, moved to Colorado. I want this place. Nobody's gonna stop me. Not you or your beer.
Bartow.
The Duke?
I'll ask the questions. What time is it?
Time for me to leave?
And?
Coors Light's on me.
Here you go.
Okay. I had that coming. Next round's on the Duke.
Like hell it is.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it on Switchboard.com. The free online yellow pages with businesses, people, and products nationwide. Plus maps and directions to help you get there. Switchboard.com. It's the yellow pages electrified.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Samsung, where everyone's invited to a new world of enjoyment. And by Rocky Mountain Cold Coors Light. Are you ready for a cold one?
San Diego has just called a timeout. They lead at 29-21. They're going to try for a 41-yard field goal right now as Mike Riley looks on. Trying to go to 2-0 are the San Diego Chargers. Holding will be Bennett. And this kick by Richey, who has been perfect all season, is no good. From 41 yards out. His first miss this year was 6 of 6 as he approached the ball. Tonight, it's Premier Sunday on CBS, starting with 60 Minutes and a report from Ed Bradley in the Middle East. Then don't miss the premiere of The Education of Max Bickford, starring Academy Award winners Richard Dreyfuss and Marcia Gay Harden. Then Sidney Poitier stars in the CBS Sunday night movie The Last Brickmaker in America. All here, a night of premieres tonight on CBS.
That last series, the Chargers offense ran 6:23 off the clock.
Well, Chargers last year had trouble holding on to leads. Let's see if that is the same this year from the 31. Anthony Wright, who has thrown 3 touchdown passes, has it 1st and 10. Great time. Now he's hit by Perella and throws the pass. He's caught. Reggie swings it. Out of bounds, has a 1st down at the Dallas 43, a gain of 12.
They got real lucky here because the Cowboys are going to have 2 receivers running the same route across the middle of the field, following each other. Running backs coming across, Swinton's coming across. I mean, there's no question about that. This was a blown route by the Cowboys, but they had enough time that they were able to get him open late in the route.
Cowboys 3 timeouts. From the 43, 1st and 10 for Wright. More time to throw. Outside he goes, looking for running back Michael Wiley. Incomplete pass, bringing up 2nd down.
He may not realize it, but that was probably the right thing to do there. Stops the clock. No, he got lucky because he was going to get drilled in his tracks. This is another area that's new for Anthony Wright. Clock management, taking them down the field. This is another learning experience for them. This is something they wanted Quincy Carter to go through right now early in this season, but Anthony's getting the reps.
Raghib Ismail out and injured with the right knee. Second down and 10 from the 43. Wright got a block from Wiley. Here comes the rush. There's the pass. Intercepted by McNeil. His second today. And Ryan McNeil, who started last year for the Dallas Cowboys and left via free agency, may have sewn up the second win this season for the San Diego Chargers. His 25th career interception. Couldn't have come at a better time. The 4th Dallas turnover today.
Just off a little bit. Rodney Harrison came off the corner and was right in his face, and it might have made him throw the ball just a little prematurely. And McNeil with the second pick of the day. You know, I thought Larry Lacewell, big guy with the Cowboys, asked him, can Ryan McNeil still play? And he said, yeah, he can still play. And I think he's proven his statement true.
Dallas has 3 timeouts, so with 2:35 remaining, they can stop the clock. 3 touchdown passes and 3 interceptions today for Wright. From the Dallas 34, it's Tomlinson. Big hole, grabbed by Coakley and brought down as he staggers to the 25. Gain of 9. Flag is down. Flag back at the 12. Back to him. Last time the San Diego Chargers started 2-0, 1998. We haven't even talked about John Butler, their extremely talented general manager. But, you know, he talked with Riley before he did anything at all.
A lot of sync in this whole front office, you know, and he said, look, when he first came in here, Butler came to him.
Too many men. Defense. That penalty is declined. Second down.
And they still pick up 9 yards. But Riley said, look, Butler, here's what I need. I know my football team. We need this and that. We need a runner. We need pass pressure. You know, and the quarterback. And Butler went out and did it. You know, that's a smart man. He listened to the coach who was here, and then he went and he pulled it off in free agency and drafts.
But Butler did it.
Yeah.
25-yard line, second down 1. McCrary and Tomlinson in the backfield. Tomlinson tries to burrow his way for a first down and may be short. Dallas will take a timeout. And they now have 2. So the Cowboys and their coach Dave Campo are looking at an 0-2 start, which would be a tough way to begin this season with 2 home games. Last 2 weeks ago against Tampa Bay, and then today against San Diego.
Exactly, Kevin. 2 weeks in a row, this team's played hard. And they'll play hard all year because this is a team that is young, and they'll listen to the coaches. They'll practice hard for the coaches. And it's all a function of the quarterback position. This team has a lot of ingredients to give you reason to believe why Jerry Jones had so much confidence in the season record, perhaps. But the quarterback position, Doug Flutie performed today. There were a lot of mistakes made by Anthony Wright, and that's the difference.
3 interceptions, but 3 touchdowns. Coming up in the Subway postgame show, join Jim, Mike, Randy, and Jerry for all the scores, all the highlights, plus the latest NFL news. It's all next in New York in the Subway postgame show. Hold this picture now because Craig wants to draw.
I was going to draw on my guy Jerry there. Jerry's a guy that literally starts drinking sodas at 7:30 in the morning. And he chews his gum that he gets off the wall.
And jelly beans.
Jelly beans. He's unbelievable.
But he's great.
He is a great guy.
Well, he made a name for himself here in Texas with the old Houston Oilers.
People in Texas love him.
They do. They do. 3rd down and less than a yard. Dallas has 2 timeouts. San Diego has 1. 2:18 to play in the 4th quarter. McCrary is in motion. Tomlinson the call. Dances for the first down. Sealing the win as Batwin makes the tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. And that should take us to the... Dallas is going to take a timeout, I believe. They are. Stop the clock at 2:05. They'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So in other words, they've got at least 2 more timeouts to go. So 2:05 officially in the 4th quarter.
They're not expecting Doug to have to throw for 300 and something yards every week. But I really believe that teams will now appreciate the skills that he has in throwing the football, the disciplines that Norv's bringing to this offense. And they're going to have to play balanced. You're going to have to respect the San Diego Chargers offense, that it is a balanced attack that can beat you.
This team was 1-15 last year.
1-15, they get on paper an easier schedule, but I'm going to tell you right now, they're a better football team. They're a better team. They should win this one here. My old team, they're still trying to figure it out.